What's going on, guys? It's been a while since I did a video. I'm here in the shop doing a little touch-up paint on my toolbox on my truck, and I thought I would just show what all I did this past year, some upgrades I done to my truck. Alright, we'll start from the back here. This truck's a 2009 Chevrolet Silverado. It's a extended cab. Well, you can tell that that's not the factory bumper. All these parts I got for this truck, well, almost all of them, I bought them off eBay. Like this bumper's from eBay. This one right here, it's the step bumper. So it makes it easier to get in the back of the truck. Now this bumper I got on eBay. When I got it, it really, the quality of it ain't that great. But you know, aftermarket parts, a lot of times that's what you get. But it still does the job, and it still looks good in my opinion. Let me back up. It still looks pretty good. I went with the black just to try to match my truck. But I've liked it so far. Now installing this thing wasn't too bad, but I recommend having a extra pair of hands, because there's some stuff you have to do that makes it a lot easier if you have some help. So that's what I would do. All right, the next thing here, as you can tell, I put a backup camera. I also got this off eBay. It's the whole piece right here has the camera. You wired it up. I went underneath the truck, above the spare tire, went to the front here, and my monitor for this backup camera is actually in my mirror. I'll show you real quick. It's in my mirror right here. Let me just fire it up and show you. So put it in reverse and it activates it. It's hard to see right now from the light, but it's pretty cool. If I had to do it all over again, I probably would still put it here, but honestly, if my dash wasn't breaking apart, I would put a new radio with a screen. And I think it would be a lot better and easier to see, especially in the daytime. At night, you know, you don't have that glare and you can see pretty good, but in the daytime it kind of has a glare here and there. You kind of have to hold your hand up, kind of shade it. But yeah, that's why I went with that, because you can get them with a screen and mount it anywhere, and that's fine, but I don't really like that. I kind of like the clean look, you know. So that's what I did, and it wasn't too bad to install. Really, the instructions on it was pretty good and wasn't that expensive, so that's what I did. So the backup camera, I installed this light here. When you put it in reverse, it's kind of at night, it gives off a light because there's not a lot here to for you to see really. So that right there is pretty bright. It helps you see what's behind you, helps with the camera. And it wasn't that expensive. Also got it off eBay. And also too, if you notice, I got smoked tail lights also off eBay. They look pretty good. They came with some harnesses, but I didn't use them. I used the factory harness. They also came with the bulbs too, so that was good. Also, I got the third one, brake light up there. It's smoked, and I think that one, if I remember right, that was like $30 for that. I'll try to put the prices in. I have to go back and look from the tail lights and stuff and the bumper. But that's, oh yeah, one other thing. This is really cheap. It's handy. So you just open the tailgate, let it go. It don't slam down, it eases on down. I got this tailgate assist off eBay, like $20 I think. Easy to install, but it's pretty handy. Cause you just shut it, and just bam, let it go, and it just eases on down. Pretty cool little mod I did. All right, moving on here. As you can tell, I got a toolbox. I got this on the marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. I actually got it for only $40, so, which is cool because I wanted a black one. I had a just a normal, like chrome looking one. And I thought this would look better, trying to be a blacked out truck, blacked out taillights and all that. So that's why I went with the black toolbox. Got a good deal. Right here is the Nerf bars. Normally I wouldn't put Nerf bars on the truck because I like them without them, to be honest with you. But I have a little girl that I have to take to school and she rides with me. So she has to have a way of getting up in the truck, and it was a lot harder for her to get up in there when I first got it. So that was one of the first things I did was buy some of these, and I got these off Marketplace, and I only gave 30 to 40 bucks for it. So it was a pretty good deal, easy to put on. Moving on, right here, this mirror when I got the truck was real floppy. There's a lot of play in it, and this is a power folding mirror. So I actually ordered that off eBay. Now it's used. And if y'all have ever bought any for this truck that's got the blinker in it inside the mirror and it's power folding, them things are high, real expensive. So I had to go with a used one. Luckily I found one pretty reasonable on eBay, so that's what I did. I also painted my wiper blade arms. The paint was flaking off of it. So I just took them off, repainted them. I actually probably really need to redo them again. It wouldn't hurt to put an extra coat of paint on them, but I'll do that some other time. Moving on to the front of the truck. I put a new grill in the truck. Also come from eBay. Now, on the grills, if you get aftermarket, I noticed when I got it that I don't know if something happened with the factory, but it's got little dents in the grill where the little, I don't know what you'd call them. They're like little plastic pins that go on the other side that, the grill snaps in place. So it's like when it was made, it pressed it in, it put little dents in the grill, which you can't really tell until the light hits at a certain angle, like a certain way, then you can see them. But overall, it still looks better than the other one. The other one, the chrome thing was flaking off. So that's why I got that. Now I was gonna go black grill, but I don't know, I just decided to go with it, kind of break up the truck a little bit. But anyways, the side corner pieces I bought them from eBay and put them on. They wasn't too bad to put on. And the lights, these are the lights. They're black on the inside. They're like a factory style light, but instead of chrome on the inside, they're black, which I like pretty good. The thing about aftermarket headlights is that if you read the instructions, a lot of them tell you to put a bead of silicone around the edge of the light. I highly recommend you do that because moisture will get in there. I had that happen to me on the driver's side, and I actually had to take it back off, get all the water out of it because there's water collecting in it, causing moisture. And I siliconed this one, and I took that one, the passenger side, and did the same thing. And ever since I did that, I haven't had any problems. So I highly recommend doing that. A lot of times I don't really read instructions. I just, oh, this will work. I don't need that. But you really do need to do that. I've learned that. So, yeah, so moving on. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I also did the fog lights, too. This headlight, I bought the ones that it didn't come with the fog lights, but you can buy them that actually comes with the headlight and the fog light together. So it probably is cheaper that way to do it that way, but I didn't at the time, so I was just gonna point that out. See if you can see it. Smoked fog light. Let's look under the hood. I haven't done a lot under the hood. I was just gonna show you what I did do. Those blacked out bow ties was already on the truck when I bought it, as well as this right here, this K&N cold air intake. It was already on the truck when I bought it. Now, I probably would have never put one on the truck, but it was already on there, so might as well leave it. And what I did here was I put an oil catch can on my truck, and I also replaced the driver's side valve cover, because when I got the truck, this truck has like 230 something thousand miles on it when I bought it. So in the mornings it would kind of smoke a little, and I was like, what's going on? I know it's got a lot of miles. Did a lot of research and found out that the driver's side valve cover somehow is collecting oil in the, like there's some, I guess, baffles or something inside the valve cover. But they redesigned the valve cover, which you can get at like your auto parts store. I bought it from O'Reilly, so I actually replaced that valve cover. When I replaced the valve cover, I got this oil catch can, and ever since I did that, I haven't had any smoking issues at all, like none. So that helped out a lot. Now this is pretty cool. It's got a little dipstick here. You can pull it out, check it and see if you have any oil in this canister. You actually unscrew it right here, and in between oil changes, I'll check it and dump out the old oil and screw it back on. But it actually works, and it was not that expensive, really. I had to go back and look, but I got it off eBay. It came with the bracket too. So it came with the bracket, the can, everything, and the lines. And I kind of tapped into my PVC line to route it. But it's in the instructions, it shows you how to route it. It's pretty simple, straightforward, something to do. So, but that's all I did as far as under the hood. Now this thing still has the DOD or the AFM or whatever you want to call it on here. That's the next thing I want to do, is get that deleted. I got a guy that has a shop that he can actually, he's got a dyno, and he can delete this and put a gas mileage tune on it for now, and that's what I'm going to do until I start hearing some lifter tap. And when I hear that, that's when I'm going to probably go in and do a cam swap and lifters. Probably want to, I don't know if I'll go with a bigger cam or just go with a factory style cam. I don't know yet. Originally I wasn't going to do no aftermarket, like a bigger cam. I'm not going to go way big because I still want to use my stock torque converter. Plus this is my daily driver, and I don't need to be pounding the ground, driving it every day, even though that would be cool, but it kind of be aggravating, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's pretty much it as far as what I did. As you can tell, I'm doing a little touch-up paint on my toolbox where paint was flaking off, trying to make it look a little better. This truck's a 2009 model. It's not perfect. When I bought it, it had some stuff wrong with it, like right here. Looks like somebody either tried to break in the truck or they locked the keys in it and try to get in there or something. But it's not perfect, but it's got dents and dings in it. But that's to be expected for a truck as old as this one is. Interior, I didn't do anything really other than put a sticker here, blacked out. It was a gold bow tie, so I put a little black sticker here, trying to match the bow ties on the outside. These were broke, and I replaced them. Both of them were broke. So yeah, that's what I did. Oh yeah, there's one other thing I did. I almost forgot. Is I replaced my antenna. The original antenna got bent. So I have a video already on YouTube showing what happened and everything, but I'll use this one. I got this antenna actually from Walmart. So, and I routed it underneath the truck because my dash don't look too good. I was afraid that I would break it even more. Originally, you can actually, when you take the antenna out, you can tie a string to, it hooks up right there. So, or right here somewhere. I think it's right in here, this area. So you can actually tie a string to it, pull it through, and you pull the string up, tie your new antenna cable to it, pull it back through. Well, when I did that, the string I was using decided to break, so there I was. So I was not going to take apart my dash. I tried everything I could to try to see it, to route it this way, I couldn't. So I just routed underneath the truck up to it. So it was working fine. So that's what I did. I need to clean that, but it's dirty. The whole truck's dirty, needs to be clean. But anyways, that's pretty much it on this video. But there ain't much left to do on the truck other than getting that deleted and possibly a new cam. I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, thanks for watching.